Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for some Blu-ray hunting today. Oh yes, it's Monday. I'm all done up because it's bleeding cold out and I think there's snow coming in the next day, even though it's lovely and blue sky. First things first, I need to whip down to the post office, whip off my giveaway Blu-rays that I did. Yes, I'm finally actually sending them. Apologies, but one thing leads to another and you get delays. But anyway, they're going to be on their way. But what we got The House with the Clock in Its Walls. I think that's out today, and that's out on 4K as well. Plus we've got The Predator. Yes, I know it's 50-50 with The Predator. I actually quite enjoyed it, but a lot of people thought it was trash. Plus we got a couple of other bits and pieces as well, and 22 Mile as well. But anyway, first stop of the day will be the post office to ship off this lot. So I'll see you down at the post office in a momento.
From a paper cup, lying down and looking up. All around me, nothing has changed. I find away the chains that make me age. Far away, I wanna be inside a dream, pacing around without a care for anything real. Most of the time I don't worry much about staying behind or to keep in touch with you. There's a reason I keep to myself. It's harder to be true to someone else. Bob in my head, I wanna be inside a dream, pacing around without a care for anything real. With every mistake I see the appeal to stay on my back and watch the world fade out in a dream.
Okay, so first stop is Tesco's. Let's go and have a look, see what they've got. Okay, so we're at the DVD and Blu-ray aisle, so let's have a look, see what we've got on the shelves here. Oh, okay. Where's all the... there's the first one, the House with the Clock in Its Walls. Nice, vibrant purple colour. That's the Blu-ray. Very nice, and that's £15. And Predator right stuck on the edge here. That's not very good. That's a nice cover. I kind of prefer the American cover, but that's not a bad cover. That and the purple, blimey. And that's £15. And then down here we've got Mile 22 with Mark Wahlberg. Haven't seen this, but it's had a lot of mixed reviews. But it does look good. There's no slip on this one though. Blimey, how'd you get these things in? Don't make it easy, do you, Tesco's? Also, The Reign of the Supermen, which I don't know too much about this. It's obviously an animated movie, but that looks good. And that's not bad for £12. We got anything else down here? No, I don't think so. Okay, so the DVDs. So here's the Predator on DVD. Very nice shiny slip for the DVD. That's £10 as usual, standard price by now. And then we have a 4-disc box set. The Predator 4 movie collection with the hub, which is obviously crushing the case, and you get 4 collector's cards as well, and it comes with the slim cases, so I'm not sure, I won't be picking that one up. That's £20 though, it's not too bad I suppose. And then we have Mile 22 here on DVD, similar cover, and The House with the Clock in Its Walls. And I think this cover looks a bit better because it's got a nice bit of embossing. I'm not sure if there's any embossing on the Blu-ray. And over here we've got a film called The Wife with Glenn Close. Not familiar with this, but I'm not sure. It looks okay. Looks like it's had some good reviews. And that's £10. Down here, advertising the next couple of ones. So Venom, which will be the next big release next week, and followed by A Star Is Born. Down here we've got a couple more cheapies. The Last Kingdom, a nice bit of embossing, gold foil embossing on the top there. That looks a bit like kind of like Game of Thrones meets Vikings or something. Black Lightning, which I haven't seen, and this is from the producers of the creators of The Flash. I believe it's a Netflix show, I'm not sure. We've also got Jackie Chan Bleeding Steel. I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. I'm sure I've seen that on the show. Maybe not. Maybe I just saw the trailer for it. Dead Trigger with Dolph Lundgren. I'm not talking about Only Fools and Horses either. They've made him up a bit there, haven't they? Slicked back his hair. Oh, poor old Dolph. I don't know, it looks kind of interesting. It might be a bit of a fun laugh. But it's £7, so it's not going to be brilliant, is it? And down here we've got a 2-movie collection for Unbroken. I didn't know there was a second movie. I remember seeing the first film, and I really liked the first film, but I didn't know there was a second one, so I don't know if it's the same actors. Yeah, but there we go. Looking for the Predator on 4K, I found it stashed at the top here with the rest of the down the side there. Similar type of cover, but hasn't got the black bit along top, it's got the silver bit, but there's no price, so I presume it's about 25 quid. And over here we've got some pops, buy one get one free. They are £10, so obviously £5 each. Okay, so I did pick something up in Tesco's. It was a little annoying where some of the items were placed, like the Predator. I was looking all over for that on the Blu-ray, and it was just on its side, stashed down the side because they've run out of room. You'd think they'd put something like that right at the very top, being a new release. But anyway, I'll show you what I picked up a little bit later on at the end of the video. Let's get on the road now and get over to Sainsburys and have a look, see what they've got. Okay, into our next stop, which is Sainsburys. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so here we are in Sainsburys. I noticed they got an exclusive for The House with the Clock in Its Walls, only available at Sainsburys. Looks like it comes with some goggles or googles or something. So that looks interesting. I don't know what that has to do with the film, but I haven't seen the film, so I don't know. But they also have the complete series 5 of Luther as well. Also another show that I've never seen. What else? And on the Blu-ray section here is The House with the Clock in Its Walls. It does have some nice embossing on the title there. I didn't know if it did. The DVD did. Plus also the Predator, and the 4-disc collection on the Blu-ray side. A much thicker case with the proper size cases inside, with this nice plastic case around it. And we have a simple favour on Blu-ray, but I can't see the 4K edition. And we have Black Lightning here on DVD as well, also in a nice protective case. And also Fortitude, which was the last series, Series 3. And this is also a show that I haven't seen yet. And they have the whole collection of Luther here on Blu-ray, is it? Yeah, I think it's Blu-ray. And that's 5 seasons. DVD, I believe that is. Down here, these protective cases, this is how you do it. Okay, so back from Sainsburys, I popped in another Poundland as well here in Folkestone, and I also popped in CEX. Not a lot happening, although they did have a Captain America Winter Soldier lenticular steelbook for 25 quid. Well, I don't know if I've got a steelbook for that one. I'll have to look, but it looked in pretty good condition. Before we get on to the Blu-rays, something I've just noticed here in Folkestone, which I've touched upon in the past, is the increasing amount of homeless people. I know you don't want a homeless lecture kind of waffling shit. We're supposed to be having fun Blu-ray shopping, but made me stop and think. Margate was the last time we saw quite a few homeless, and also Canterbury. But Folkestone, you hardly ever get any homeless people. 5 people I passed. 5 people with their hoods over, their coats right. It is sodding cold out there as well, and we're expecting snow tomorrow night. And as I was walking past, like 2 of them having a conversation, trying to keep warm, I heard that someone had actually stolen his sleeping bag. The scumbags. Fuck. Bastards. Yes, we're in the 21st century. I know, like I say, we've had this conversation before. Well, actually, it's not a conversation, is it? It's me just waffling on. But you stop and think about what the money that could be used. For instance, Ashford is having a new flyover built over, and it's costing £120 million. Brexit, for fuck's sake, is probably costing 350 million, and that hasn't even been agreed upon and finalised. So yes, there's a lot of money. The government need to fucking sort their shit out. There's a lot of money that could be used for homeless shelters. Build more shelters. There's plenty of room for it. There's so many derelict buildings in Dover. There's so many derelict shops. For fuck's sake, open the door. Let them at least sleep inside. They're just sitting there empty. Yes. So anyway, that's my little waffle. It's kind of like it's not a midweek rant, is it? It's an early week rant. But yes, it really pissed me off. I mean, yes, seeing one homeless person is really bad, but 5 people on the street here in Folkestone is kind of like unheard of. But it's the same everywhere, and some areas are really bad. And we shouldn't be here in the 21st century. Crying out loud. Oh dear. Right, anyway, let's get on to what I spent money on and picked up that I could have given to the homeless. Oh God. Oh, that makes me feel really bad now. Anyway, I picked this up for a viewer of mine that was looking for it, and I said I would pick it up from him a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot, like I usually do. It's called Love Bite, and it's got Jessica Zor. I'm pretty sure she's the new security chief in the 2nd series of The Orville. I'm pretty sure it's her, Jessica Zor. I'm positively sure it's her, but I don't know anything about this. It says, for the virgins of Rainmouth, things are going to get hairy. So I suppose it's werewolves and that kind of shit. But I'm glad I picked that up for him, and that was only a £2. Now, my little stop into Poundland in Dover had a new delivery. There was some new titles on the shelf, but there was a box on the top, and I just lugged it down. It was just sitting there all on its own. And as you saw in the video, there was some good new titles in there. The Revenant in Poundland, £2. The Revenant. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, we are really getting some good titles now. If we're getting titles of this caliber for £2, bring it on. Bring it on. So that was The Revenant. I also picked up Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This is a heavy one. It's a 2-disc edition, but I think it's probably got 3 discs or maybe 2 discs in a book. But yeah, I know this is not to a lot of people's liking, but I actually kind of enjoyed it. Not as good as the previous Indiana Jones movies, and this has got some nice hollow gold foil on it. So an Indiana Jones movie for £2. It's insane. Also, I picked up The Amazing Spider-Man 2 3D, and I don't believe this one says it's a pre-owned, fully refurbished. I don't think so. I think this is probably a factory sealed one, maybe, but because it's got all the stickers, everything, and it's got the official sticker there about the 100 minutes of extra footage, sorry. Yes, it's the 3D edition as well, so very nice. And also I picked up District 9. See, I told you we're getting some good titles. District 9, absolutely fantastic. Peter Jackson presents a film by Neil Blomkamp. Absolutely brilliant. I've yet to see Chappie. I need to see Chappie. I haven't seen that yet. But I love District 9. Great film. And the last one I picked up, which I do have on a steelbook, but this looked too good to pick up. Minions. With a nice slip. Look at that. Brilliant. Wow. It's not 3D, but it's the Blu-ray and the digital. I think most of these have got digital copies, actually. So, yes. So, that's today's pickups from Poundland. As I say, that one is for a viewer. Some of these might actually form my next giveaway. My next live chat giveaway. So, you might be in a chance of winning The Revenant. You never know. I do have every single one of these anyway at home. So they will probably end up being thrown into the giveaway. And the only other main title that I picked up today was The Predator. Oh, yes. Look at that nice glossy cover. And this is the standard Blu-ray edition. No digital, I don't think. Does come with some extras and everything. 18 certificate, very nice. I did enjoy this film. I must admit, I did enjoy this film at the cinema. There was a 4K which was £25, and I didn't know whether or not to pick it up. As you know, a lot of you know that I'm just starting to get into my iTunes and everything. I purchased some 4K titles on iTunes, Apple iTunes, and a lot of them, they were having this massive blowout for like £2.99, so insane titles that were £25 in the shop or £14 on 4K digital last month, and now £2.99. It's insane. But I do want to pick up the physical copies anyway. But I thought I'd go with the Blu-ray now, and maybe I'll pick up the 4K when it comes down in price, because I don't know if I really want to be carrying on spending £25 for 4K every time. Really, the prices should be going down by now. But as I say, I picked up quite a lot of 4K titles, which I'll go over probably this coming weekend, maybe Friday, when I do my Apple iTunes 4K movie haul for the week, for the month, which I do like my normal Blu-ray hauls, but I'm going to do it for all the titles that I picked up on the iTunes. So yes, at least I've got this on Blu-ray. The House with the Clock in Its Walls, as I say, for that I probably would have picked up the 4K, but then again, £25. To be perfectly honest, I was last paid 6 weeks ago, because we always get our pay a little bit earlier at work. And I've got a couple of more days to go until payday, but it's getting really tight. So I'm having to just do the bare minimum at the moment. So maybe I'll pick the House with the Clock in Its Walls up a little bit later on, maybe in a week or two. Or I might even rent it first, rent it on iTunes just to see what it's like, because it'll be a blind buy. I know I wanted this because I really enjoyed the film. So yes, so that's all my pickups for today. I've got to give a couple of shout outs for my new Patreon members. So Lewis Stroud, thanks buddy, and Tom Rice, thank you very much Tom, and also Bluray, thank you very much for signing up for Patreon. I'm going to be adding a few more extra little bits in, pieces in, so you won't have to pay any more or anything like that, but I'll add a few more little bits of treats in, whether it be free digital codes or a Patreon only Q&A, that kind of thing. I'll just add those in to make it worthwhile signing up. If you haven't signed up for Patreon and you want to, you could get access to all the Blu-ray hunts early, what's in the Poundland bin early. You can suggest a film specifically for me to watch and review, because you might think, oh, he's never going to watch that film. And you could, if you sign up for Patreon, you can say, watch this film and review it. And I'll do that. As long as it, well, yeah, I was going to say, as long as it's not the last 250 Shades, but if someone suggests it's after signing up for Patreon, I suppose I'll have to bloody watch them through gritted teeth. Yes, so yes, thank you very much. Also, I just noticed this morning, I have passed, not wind, but although several times today, yes. I have passed 3,000 subscribers. 3,000 subscribers. 3K. Oh my God. I know. I cannot believe it. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for getting me past that, to getting me past 3,000. That's an insane number that I never thought that I would have ever come near. Yeah, thank you very much. It's very humbling, and it means a lot to me, because for a long time in my life, I've sort of like gone along unnoticed. Right, I'm going to have to get the violin music out now. But I've been kind of like low-key. I'm kind of like a low-key loner. Low-key loner. That's a good name for a country song, isn't it? Here comes the low-key loner. Yes, either that or he's in Thor. So yes, I've not had many friends in my life. Cue double violins. But I am fortunate enough to have the friends and the viewers that I do have, because doing what I do on YouTube is something that I never would have imagined me doing, and I've only been doing it for just over over 3 years now, I think it is. So yes, it is very humbling. It's helped me not loosen up, but it's helped me look at life differently, communicate with people, given me new confidence, a whole new load of confidence. You know, walking past someone, talking to myself while holding a camera, because I never would have done that years ago. But also chatting with people as well, so yes. Oh yes, and also if you join my high tier on my Patreon, you can have a one-to-one personal chat with me if you want. Don't all rush at once. Fantastic, yes. Also, in the last couple of days, the last 2 days, I have actually now put my big Pauly merchandise on sale. Yes, so I'm selling it via Instagram. You don't have to have Instagram though. I've got the display up on both Instagram and my Facebook page, which is Big Pauly Chatting Movies. So if you head over to one of them, you see a great big red box with lots of little pictures inside. That's the merchandise. T-shirts, tote bags, caps, mugs, all sorts of shit. Maybe I'll add a few things later on. The prices are there as well. I will need to add postage, so I need to work out where you're based around. But yeah, all you need to do is have a look over there and then send me an email following the instructions of what you want, and then I'll send you kind of like an invoice, and then we'll get the goodies made for you. So I haven't actually seen any in person yet, but it is a good company that I'm using, so it should be good quality, he says. But yes, so that's it for today's Blu-ray hunt. I hope you enjoyed it. Please excuse my waffling on about the homeless, but sometimes it does get to me. And yes, but they were the titles that I picked up today. We've got Venom next week. Venom, there's a couple of other goodies out. Next Monday's Blu-ray hunt is going to be a bit of a big one because I would have been paid. Bloody helps. But also I've taken the day off work to specifically go Blu-ray hunting all day long because that's going to be a Venom day. Oh yes, so I'm looking forward to doing that, and I probably will pick up the 4K Venom. I'm not sure yet. We didn't do HMV today because I had limited time, so we just did Folkestone again. But oh, the sun, look at that, the sun's shining on my face. Oh my god, I look like Donald Trump now. Yes, but yes, so next week's is going to be a really good one. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to pop over to my Patreon page. I've left a link down in the description, so just head over there and look at all the lovely goodies you can get and sign up. And don't forget, if you want to walk around with a Big Pauly t-shirt and a Big Pauly cap, carrying a Big Pauly tote bag while drinking a cup of tea out of a Big Pauly mug, be my guest. And if anybody does purchase any of my goodies, send me your photos. Stick your photos up on my Facebook page. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and all that shit. And thank you again so much for getting me to 3,000 subscribers. There will be a 3,000 subscriber giveaway coming. Oh god, I'm going to be flipping blinded in a minute with this sun. That's better, isn't it? Ooh. Yes, I've lost my train of thought now. Yes, there will be a 3,000 giveaway, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.